What's up everyone, Tyler was sadly evicted from the Big Brother house last night, finishing in 6th place, which means we are down to our final 5, so I thought to celebrate guys we'd have a one-off day of song. So guys, without further ado, forget Mambo number 5, this is the Big Brother final 5. A little bit of Cody in the house, a little bit of Christmas shouting loud, a little bit of Memphis playing mean, a little bit of Franzel on the scene, a little bit of Enzo in the game, you're a little bit of Chenbot sounding the same, a little bit of jury we all plead, a little bit of JSA's what we need. Guys, we've got so many updates to get through, including who is being crowned the new HOH as we head into the final 5. The stakes are higher than ever, so welcome to your live feed update. Welcome everyone. I hope everyone enjoyed that parody. Of course, it was Mambo number 5, an absolute classic. I thought, yeah, let's seize the day when we're down to the final 5 and do a BB final 5 instead. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that. But if you are new around here, guys, please hit the subscribe button and also click the like button. Guys, I just want to pause for a moment, basically just to say a huge congratulations to Tyler. Obviously, we saw him evicted last night, but a massive, massive congratulations, as I say. I mean, we've seen Tyler in the midst of these latest seasons of Big Brother, where a lot of people haven't considered it the greatest gameplay and everything. Tyler showed up in BB20 and played the hell out of the game, and people have got so much respect for that. So, massive respect for Tyler to coming back to All Stars. Obviously, he didn't really want to stick around. He maybe wanted to leave at a couple of points, but do you know what? He didn't. So, massive respect to him, and off to the jury house he goes. But well done, Tyler. It was great to see you return to the game. Jumping straight into the results for the head of household competition, drumroll please, Nicole Franzel has been crowned the brand new HOH. So we've got lots of updates to get through to see what is actually going to happen this week, but straight off the bat, I'm going to throw it to you guys. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about Nicole's win. Who do you think she's going to target? Who would you like her to target? Just your overall predictions for the week. Going into this head of household competition, everything was at risk. Everyone was at risk, essentially. The game, just in general, it was a power struggle. And, I think Memphis and Christmas were going to be targeting Nicole. If Tyler had survived, he would have been targeting Memphis. And then, flip things on the other side. Nicole and Enzo, they would have been targeting Christmas. So it was all over the place. I think Cody and Enzo are really the only ones that are sitting safely or as smooth as possible this week, depending on the fact if the veto was used or not. But obviously, the stakes were very, very high. So massive congratulations to Nicole, though, for pulling that one off, and well done, and let's see what she does for the week. Nicole brought up the notion quite quickly after the HOH competition that the committee have won every single HOH comp bar one this season, which is actually a pretty impressive track record. So I have got to hand it to them. As much as a lot of viewers have not been this massive fan of this Alliance steamroll, and we've got to hand it to them. That is an incredible achievement for winning all but one HOHs so far. That is very well done to them. It seems as though Nicole is going to follow suit, and her plans for the nominees are Christmas and Memphis, with Memphis actually as the target instead of Christmas. They had a sort of power struggle, on the day of Tyler's eviction, where they were sort of really, really panicking about what Memphis is capable of. So it seems as though Christmas may just survive another week and Memphis may be taken out. However, don't count it out for a second that Memphis can win the veto, because then, Nicole will be forced to hand. She'd probably put Enzo up, even though I don't think Enzo expects it, because Enzo and Cody are both tight with Nicole, and I think they're both expecting not to be put up on the block, and I don't think there's going to be many universes in which Cody is put up by Nicole. And Enzo was sort of talking to Nicole, saying about the veto, he's obviously going to be pressed to use it this week, and because Memphis is going to get in his ear if Enzo does win it and say, look, Enzo, use it on me, I'll keep you safe for another week, all that sort of stuff. But then Nicole was like, just don't do it, because I think Memphis's plan would be to basically get Enzo to use the veto on him and then put Cody up and send Cody out the door by keeping Christmas. Lots and lots of dynamics I'm seeing these sub-alliances break and form, and everything amazing that's to do with Big Brother. So it's lots and lots of relationships falling and lots of them growing. It's a very exciting week ahead, and let's see if Nicole can take can make the hit and make it successfully without the bullet avoiding Memphis along the way. Very late in the evening, Enzo and Cody were sat studying the days and events that have happened in the house. We see it every single year where house guests go back and go, okay, on day 7, Keisha was evicted. On day 14, Nicole Anthony was evicted. I think that's about right off the top of my head. But, and they say, on this day, Dr. Will came in the house and all that sort of stuff. You have to remember it, because it's so crucial when it gets down to, the final 5 or 4 or even 3, when they throw a comp of basically your memory of the game. So don't let yourself play an amazing game and then screw yourself over at that point. You need to be on the ball. You need to be sharp, and it's not like it's difficult to do it. I think it's essentially free training for or a free advantage training for a competition, so you might as well do it. So respect to Enzo and Cody doing it. If you're not doing it, I don't really respect that. As I say, it's free training for a comp that, other comps you don't really get to train for. You might get like one shot at like a catapult comp or a throwing comp, but this is something that you can do day in, day out when you're bored and you've got nothing to do in the house, bored in the house, bored. You know the drill, guys. You can do that sort of thing. So I respect them for actually sitting down and memorising all those events. Memphis and Christmas got talking and they realised that they are going to find themselves on the block this week. There's going to be no blindside when they find out they're going to be nominated. They are seeing it coming, and rightfully so at this point when you're down to the final five. You should realise really what's going on when it comes to the social dynamics of the house. So they're trying to figure out, is Nicole actually closer to Enzo or closer to Cody? And they're sort of trying to basically find the weak point so they can press that when it comes to the veto to maybe send one of them out the door. And somehow Memphis and Christmas can both make it to the final four. It's going to be a feat. It will be a mountain to climb, but I wouldn't doubt that they can pull it off. Nicole was talking about the HOH comp to Cody, and she was basically saying that Memphis was very, very close to finishing, so we almost had a Memphis HOH reign this week, another dictatorship over the house. But apparently Christmas saw that and started rushing too, and then when Memphis saw Christmas rushing, the pressure built up and both of them dropped all of their pumpkins, and then Nicole came in and stole the victory. Cody confessed to Enzo and Nicole that when he was the head of household in week 1, he was considering putting Nicole up on the block. Obviously, we saw the initial targets. He obviously had Janelle and Kesa, but then they came through in the BB. I believe it was the safety suite competition. That's a throwback that now, but obviously they won the safety suite comp through his plans aside, and then he ended up putting up. I believe it was Kevin and Keisha. Wow, this is testing my memory. See, I need to study the events just as much as the house guests now because I talk about them. But yeah, he was apparently going to put up Nicole because Nicole had put up his brother in their previous season, and Nicole acknowledged that every single time she's played now, she's played or allied with a Calafiore brother. So there you go. I think Nicole really enjoys playing with the Calafiores. Cody took time to stare at the memory wall at one point in the evening, basically going through all the evicted house guests and leaving a little comment on each one of them. He was sort of looking at each one and saying, Nicole, you were America's favourite and no one could take that away from you. Bailey, so close yet so far away. Kevin, you were boring. Kesa, that's all I'll say about you. And Keisha, what is your name? Danny, stop telling me what I need to eat and commenting on what I eat. Yeah, he was basically going to town on quite a lot of the house guests, but I think Cody does believe he's the kingpin, and I wouldn't take that away from him. I think he is. I think he's at the top of the game right now, similarly to Enzo, but I think Cody's definitely in line to win the whole game. Cody, Memphis and Nicole were discussing what America actually does think of them at this point, and they were sort of saying that they do believe that America will be bored with what they have done this season, how they've just steamrolled week after week after week, and even Nicole acknowledged that she will be bored watching as well. So all three of them are very, very much convinced that America hates them. Let me know what you think, guys. To sum everything up that happened in the evening, guys, Nicole Franzel is the brand new head of household, and she is thinking of nominating Memphis Garrett alongside Christmas Abbott. And yes, I just went formal there and said their first name and their surname as well, because why not? We're down to the final five now. We might as well get a little bit more intricate with the house guests because we've got less to talk about. And obviously, it doesn't mean there's any less game talk because let's think about week 1. There's 16 house guests, and maybe some of them don't really talk game, but quite a few of them do. And when you're down to the final 5, everybody's talking game. So it always balances out. And we've always got some game updates to talk about, and I'm so glad because of that, guys. But let me know your predictions in the comment section below. Who do you think Nicole will nominate, and who do you think will be evicted this week? Who do you think's the target? Anything to do with this week, or just Big Brother in general, guys? Drop it in the comment section below and have a good old conversation with a fellow Big Brother fan, and I might just join in too. That is all of your game updates for today, folks. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you all have a fantastic weekend as well. But guys, don't forget to let me know your predictions in the comment section below. I think we've got a very exciting week ahead of us, and I think the next few weeks are going to be very exciting as we hit finale night. I can't believe the game is almost over. It's pretty crazy, but I've had an absolute whale of a time doing these videos day in, day out, and I'm still going to cover different shows after. But again, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone for tuning in every single day. I really genuinely do appreciate it massively. But yeah, as I say, exciting week ahead. Numbers are dwindling. Everyone has to turn on one another. This is Big Brother, guys. Expect the unexpected. But don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Do all of that stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night.